Hi there, this is AJ with Car Inspected, and today we are in St. Catharines and we're looking at this 2020 Mercedes-Benz E350. It's got just over 14,000 kilometers on it. Overall, pretty close to as new condition. No major issues. I looked over the car, we did paint thickness verification, and I see no signs of accident or damage or anything that's been repaired or messed with in any way. Everything looks pretty nice. All the gaps are nice and even. Bumpers look good. The front end, there's no major chips, rock, anything like that. Headlights look good. Everything looks pretty nice. No real issues to speak of. This is the 360 camera with all the radar cruise stuff and all that stuff integrated in the car, so it is well equipped, E-Class. Down the side, everything looks good as well, with no issues, no dings, dents, scratches. Everything looks really nice. As I said, cosmetically, I have no complaints with this car. Everything looks good. All the glass is all original, all Mercedes glass with no issues. Everything looks pretty nice. Has the sunroof, which opens and closes as it should. Back here looks very nice as well, with no discernible issues. And down the passenger side, the driver's side looks very nice as well. Original glass, everything works, no issues to speak of. Anything you see here is just a little dirt that just needs to be cleaned off, but there's no chips, scratches, anything like that. Windshield is original, and there is a very small rock chip right there. So it's not very big, it can be repaired before it spreads, but it is there. It does have heads-up display, all the bells and whistles. As far as tires and brakes go, everything does look pretty good. So here we are. This is the left front. It's a 2020 tire, so most likely original with no issues. There's about 9/32 of tread. Looks pretty good. Brakes are decent. A little more than they should. Somebody must have been riding the brakes fairly hard on it. I'd say there's probably 50% of the brakes left. They are worn down a little bit for that only 14,000 kilometers. Underneath looks good. No signs of issue, no damage. This is a 4MATIC, so it is all-wheel drive. And again, I see no leaks, no issues. Everything looks pretty nice. Come over this side, similar, about 9/32 of tread on this 2020 Goodyear with no real issues. Where's that date? Here it is. 2020 with no issues, about 9/32 of tread. All looks pretty good. Rim's nice, no issues there, and same thing with brakes. They're about 55% with no real problems. All looks good under here as well. Rusty undercarriage looks just as nice. No rust or issues, any issues like that. All looks pretty good. We come to the back. Now this rear tire is a little less than the rest. I think this was at 8/32, but it is a 2020. Original 2020 with no real issues. Brakes pretty decent back here, about 65% or so. And rotors, as you can see, are a little rusted from sitting, same as the front, but no real lip or major issues. Everything underneath looks good, no problems whatsoever. And the same on this last driver's side. Brakes are decent, about 60%, and tires about 8/32 of tread, 8 to 9/32 of tread. There is a bit of a scuff mark on this one rim right here, you can see. It might be able to get kind of sanded, polished out, but it is there for right now. Interior all looks pretty good. Inside the trunk, nice and clean with no issues. Your emergency stuff is here. It's run flat, so it doesn't have a spare tire or anything like that. Your first aid kit, netting, everything looks pretty nice with no real issues. This works as well. Inside, we got no issues. Interior looks nice. Wood grain is all very nice. All this stuff looks nice with no issues. Seats are very nice as well. All the leather's in good condition. Everything's operational. No issues. Feel like I'm repeating myself, but there really is no issues. A couple of scuff marks from feet. Carpets are clean. Headliner looks good. You'll see in the photos that the sunshades are all good as well, with no issues. The cleanliness continues on this side of the car. Power options, everything seems to work. Seats, etc. Threads are all nice, leather's nice, seat belts look good. All looks pretty nice with no real issues. All this looks really nice. Here we are on the passenger side. We got held up for a minute. Door all looks nice. Again, no issues throughout. All this looks really nice. Carpets, a couple of scuffs here, but nothing too bad. And finally, driver's side looks just as nice as the rest. No wear and tear. Buttons all work. Switches all work. Power seats work nice. Everything that you would expect with a low kilometer car. No signs of issue. Wood grain is all good. Switches work. I did through all the options, 360 camera, all that stuff. All looks good. You'll see photos, navigation, radio, etc. Everything does look really nice with no issues. As you can see, all the screens come on, radio works. So everything is good with no real issues. Pop the hood. We find a nice clean engine compartment with no major issues either. So here we go. Runs nice, smooth, no problems. I don't see any signs of leaks or any issues like that. Belts, hoses, everything looks good. Turbo looks good. I don't see any leaks, any signs of problem. We took the covers off, no animals or anything, no leaks, no vacuum problems, anything that could possibly be potential. Oil looks good, no frothing or anything of that nature. Brake fluid, which is under here, is at 1%, so we have no real issues there. Everything looks pretty good. Your coolant, which is over here, we're good at negative 37, I believe. Which again, nice and clean, no signs of issue. Battery, we tested right here. We're sitting at about 13 and charging 14.6, I believe. So again, we have no mechanical issues to speak of. Everything seems to be as it should be. Original, unmolested, no damage, no issues whatsoever. So, there you have it. 2020 E350. Now we're going to take it on a test drive and make sure it drives as good as it looks. And as usual, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.